Hello everybody, good day to you all. Today I'm talking about The Order. This is season number 2, it's a Netflix original series. And it pretty much picked off where, not, a little bit after where it left off at, with all the knights had their memories erased, and they're pretty much been forced to stay in this state of like with the new identity they have now. They don't know nothing about the Order. They don't even know that they're werewolves. You know? And so every so often their memories start to come out, they just dust them again. And you got Jack who has Gabriel taking control of his life and constantly dusts him every 5 minutes to make sure his memories doesn't come back. And she pretty much turns him into like her own personal Ken doll, dyes his hair, gave him a tattoo, and control how he dresses, and trying to make him become part of the cheerleader squad, even though he has no talent at all. Why she want to become a cheerleader makes no sense to me. But that is for her own personal amusement. And then you slowly see them get their memories back and try to get the revenge against the Order. But in the process of them trying to get the revenge, even though they do a little bit, end up working alongside them, and not only working alongside them, becoming part of them too. And see how that works. And you also see what's going on with Alyssa. Her powers have been all messed up and all Willy Wonka lately. And she found out the person who she trusted, Vera, kept the book that they tried to destroy, which starts to turn her more to the dark side of the Force. And she teams up with Terry So, who's played by Allison Chang, and also this professor who's Jake's ethics professor. You find out that they formed this new group of people who feel as though magic should be shared with the world, and you shouldn't hide it or keep it to yourself. So they feel as though everybody should have magic. It should be free for the masses, and they're trying to expose it to everyone. We see the consequences of that. And so you got the Knights teaming up with the Order to stop these new people, but in the process, they lose Alyssa because she turns to their side because she starts to believe maybe they're right, maybe they're wrong. Because everybody who she had faith in pretty much betrayed her. She had a huge faith in Jake's dad, who came into the picture, turned out to be evil. And then she thought Vera was going to be the new hope by destroying this book, but she kept the book for herself too. So I says, oh, what the hell? All y'all evil? And seeing how it affected her and how it messed up her powers, making her feel bad, because she felt terrible that she couldn't contribute anymore, and she couldn't help anymore because her powers were all messed up. And she found out the source of what's causing her powers to be messed up, the fact that Vera kept that book. But this, you don't care about me at all either. You just use me for your own personal gain and power as well too. And you see the rift that caused her and Jack, because he cares about her, she cares about him, but because every time they get together, they always end up on opposite sides. It caused them to break up to the point that she gets killed. She gets killed this season by Gabrielle, who gets turned into a new wolf. Yeah, didn't see that one coming. Yeah. An interesting thing about her becoming a wolf was, usually the wolves have some kind of, they don't have much control over them. They may have certain traits. They might take on certain traits of the wolf, like that, certain things but they pretty much still themselves. But Gabrielle, she pretty much became her wolf, and her wolf had his own personality, and pretty much made her do certain things. Like the wolf was mad at Jack because he didn't like how his wolf was handling situations. He felt as though he should just killed and called it a day and ended it instead of doing trying to be so passive about certain situations, which caused him wanting to kill him. And then watching how the wolf's anger kill Alyssa, and seeing how Gabrielle is dealing with that, the fact that she killed somebody, very interesting. Because the thing is though, Gabrielle wanted to belong. That's all she wanted to do. And so, being part of the wolf crew, even though she wasn't a werewolf herself, she felt like she had some type of place, some type of purpose. Everybody pretty much pushed her to the side, and she felt as though I have thoughts and I have ideas too. I want to be a part of this and so by her desperate need to be a part of this, it attracted the attention of the wolf skin, and then seeing now she's werewolf now. And also seeing the fact that the person who was leading this group of people who felt as though werewolf marriage is going to everybody also was a werewolf as well. She was the alpha wolf. Interesting. So even though this show is not perfect, it's sometimes the dialogue is not that great. Sometimes the acting performances is not that good for some certain people, especially the guy who plays Jake Manley. He's like the weakest person out of the group to me. But it has funny moments in here too. The chemistry between them is fantastic. I mean, it has twists and turns here sometimes I don't see coming, which I do enjoy. Watching how these characters who fought against them now coming together as one is a very interesting concept. I mean, it's not really a original idea. I mean, it's been done plenty of time before. My enemy is not my friend situations, but seeing how one group changed and evolved, and some was a little hesitant to get on board, but seeing how realizing that being part of this group is helping them as well too. You also had Vera, who always saw the potential in Jack. Even and no matter how many times Jack messed up or betrayed them or did something bad to them, she still pretty much took him back and looked out for him. It's almost like in a way she kind of acts like a mom to him in a way, because she sees the potential, she believes in him, she likes him. You can tell she likes him, and no matter what he does, she forgives him and brings him back. It's so interesting, and he's like a hesitant son who hates his mom, but at the same time doesn't want something to happen to her. Protective of her as well too. Like when he thought she was hurt, he ran as fast as he could. And when he found out she was okay, the breath of like a relief on his face. I just, oh, you fine. Yeah, very interesting to me. And seeing how even though Jack loves Alyssa, how the relationship changed and evolved and turned in the series right here, also very interesting as well too. And now that she's gone, how that's going to affect everything moving forward as well. We got a new wolf, and then you have Lilith, who got sucked into a hell dimension, trying to pretty much saving the order from this demon threat. And then they finally do free her from this hell dimension, and now that she's back, should they have brought her back? Because now she seems like she didn't want to come back, and that's also very interesting and messed up there. So even though now the whole crew is back again, with the addition of Gabrielle as part of the werewolf crew, one of them is not the same like it was before. Ugh. And she also had a love interest in here as well. And then finally getting her back, she was a sacrifice to get her back. To finally have her back and not really have her back, that's also heartbreaking. Yeah. But overall, a great season. I really did enjoy it a whole lot. I had a whole lot of fun watching this. Looking forward to the next season. Hopefully, it had a next season. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I like all this magic and the werewolf situation in here too. The CGI on this show is not really all that great, but like I said, it's not perfect. It has a lot of flaws, but it's very entertaining. And each episode just makes you suck you in and make you want to watch the next one over. Watch next one. So it has a nice flow to the storytelling. I really do enjoy that as well too. So leave comments down below. Oh yeah, overall, get the season a grade. I will give it a B-. I'll give it a B-. But leave comments down below. Let me know what you thought about it. And if you haven't watched it, check it out for yourself. Hopefully when you watch it, you will enjoy having watching it too. So give my channel a like, hit the thumbs up, shaboop, and subscribe to my channel and share. I would appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to 100,000 subscribers, helping my journey to get there. For all those who have already subscribed, I just want to say thank you. Like I always say, in my dreams of a life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.